for our workshop this evening, we're proposing 4 breakout sessions. The first is containers, contents, currents, and kids. Excuse that, but it's children and students. Let's talk first about containers. Containers will be a breakout session, and it's going to happen right in that corner. And we'll ask people to self-select, go to a workout breakout session that feels like it's something you're interested in. We'll rearrange the chairs, bring them around in a circle, be able to have a conversation about the facilities, the walls, the structure, the actual physical environment that makes up these buildings. The second breakout session is contents. Paul Moore is going to head that up, and it's going to be in the back corner of the room, to the back right-hand side as you face it.
That's going to be the best section.
Paul, why don't you tell us a little bit about what's happening in contents?
In contents, we're looking at what happens inside the schools, the activities and the functions of the schools themselves, which is education, right? So we're going to talk about education, and it's, for me, it's more of a listening process. I want to ask a few probing questions and see what kind of feedback I get from the communities. And once again, we'll be dealing with the parallel tracks as one of the things. Okay?
The third breakout session is currents, and currents is going to happen at the midpoint of the room on that side of the room. Allie Church from Mylona McBroom is going to be heading that. Currents speaks to trends, demographics, things that are affecting these communities and the regional school district. Allie, do you want to tell us a little more about that?
Yeah, that's about it. We're going to just briefly touch on the data that we've collected so far, kind of things that we know, and I really like the feedback that you guys can give me into what we should go, how we should go looking forward, what questions you guys have about data we can collect and maybe.
And the fourth breakout session focuses on children, the users of the building. Over in room 108, which is around the corner and down the far hall, a group of high school students were able to volunteer and come to help care for the children for this evening while we're in this community work session. But from our team, Catherine Miller will be joining over there, trying to collect some information about the children's insights, their understanding of how these buildings are utilized. Catherine, you want to tell a little more about that?
I like to ask the students what their favorite parts of the building are and what works and what doesn't, and usually that leads to really interesting conversations.
If there are any children here this evening, left in this room that would like to go with Catherine over to 108, they're very welcome. She's a very kind person. But we've had really good success in terms of touching base with students and coming to understand what they think about their buildings. There's some really insightful comments that we've collected over the years. So that's our focus this evening.